Hi, beautiful people. How are ya? I hope you're having a great day. Tesla's being needy today. I don't know what's going on, but I said, okay, you're going to have to, big yawn. You're going to have to join me up here, maybe even for just a minute. Oh, say hello. Say hello to everybody. Say I'm pretty boy. I saw a cardinal out my window yesterday. First one I've seen. Of course, spring's only been a couple of days, but it's the first one that I've seen so far. A male cardinal, beautiful. He looked a lot like this picture. I love to see them. They're the state bird in Indiana, right? And I felt honored that he decided to pay us a little visit, although if I would have stood up and he'd seen me through the window, that would have been the end of that. But at least he felt safe enough to come up onto the deck. Yeah. And it's a good thing you didn't see him because you would chase him, wouldn't you? Yeah, you love to chase. I don't take the safety and security that I feel in my own home lightly. No, I don't. Well, he's getting heavy. I feel blessed. I have a loving, supportive husband, 3 doggies. That was Tesla. Lucy sleeping over here. And Goldie is sleeping in her bed in our bedroom. She goes in there because I can shut the bedroom door and keep this little guy out, or he'll keep pestering her. I have 3 grown children, 8 grandchildren, a daughter and son-in-law. I'm retired. I get to stay home every day if I want to. I'm a homebody, so that works for me. And once a week or once every couple of weeks, I might pick up my granddaughter from school and we'll go to Starbucks. She gets her favorite drinks. I don't drink those, they're full of sugar. But I'll drink a coffee of some type and add some oat milk or almond milk to it with stevia. It's just the experience, I guess, and just being with my granddaughter that makes it fun. And then we'll usually go window shopping. We have a local coffee shop. I prefer going there because it's a local store, not a big brand. But like I said, I think it's the experience that my granddaughter enjoys. But today I wanted to talk about Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Every human being has basic needs. They have psychological needs as well. And then there's an even more complex one we'll talk about. Anybody who's ever taken a psychology class has probably heard of Maslow's theory of needs. It's a motivational theory where he believed that our physiological and psychological needs motivates our actions or our behaviors. This thought is still used in psychology today. And he first wrote that paper in 1943, a long time ago. I wasn't born yet. He was focused on what made people happy. He believed that people had an innate desire to be self-actualized. or be all that they could be. And if they got stuck on the basic needs, they're potentially unable to move upward on that pyramid scale. So let's take a look. You've got physiologic needs like hunger, thirst, sleep, and shelter. But that also involves nutrition, clean air, temperature regulation, and maybe proper clothing for the season. This is also where reproduction lies, since it's considered the survival of our species. And he believed that once those were met or pretty much met, then you would move up the pyramid. But a study that was completed in 2011 took a sample of 123 countries to find out whether people needed to follow the pyramid to be fulfilled. And they found that fulfillment of these needs did strongly correlate with happiness, but self-actualization and social needs were also important when many of the most basic needs were unfulfilled. So the results suggested that while these needs can be powerful motivators of human behavior, they do not necessarily take the hierarchical form that Maslow described. So you're probably not going to follow this pyramid in a specific order. You're probably going to bounce around, but it does give us the ability to think about what we want in life. What is most important? It's not an all upward battle. There's going to be some downward movements too, easier movements, and then back and forth. And we don't need all of our basic and psychological needs to be fulfilled to be happy. So keep this in mind as we discuss Maslow's theory. Something happened to this portion of the video, so it's the next day, real life YouTubing, I guess. Next is security and safety needs. We want health and wellness, financial security, safety against injury, health insurance, and good health care. When a person loses a job, for example, these needs could be affected. When we were diagnosed with fibromyalgia, or perhaps one of the overlapping conditions that we might experience, like rheumatoid arthritis or lupus or diabetes, then this level gets rocked a little or a lot, depending on your perspective. We want to feel safe in our own homes. We want to feel safe when we go out in public. We want to feel like we can go to the doctor when we need to. This is one of our basic human needs. And if we don't feel safe, our fight or flight will activate. When environmental information suggests there is a potential danger to us, to our family, our loved ones, our property, or something else that we might hold dear, we'll experience an emotional response, which will sensitize us that it's time to take action. So, on a typical day, we make a lot of decisions of what we need to do that day. And all of those decisions are based on maintaining or improving our physical and psychological well being. Even when we're taking care of other people, we're still tending to some personal need, either to ensure the safety of others who are close to us or to make us feel safe in our environment. And so these two, our physiological and our safety and security needs, are part of our basic needs. Next is our social needs. We think of it as love and belonging. Most of you are here for that. I know it's why I do this channel, because it helps me to feel connected to people like me. As humans, we need love, belonging, and acceptance. And this also includes family, friendships, romantic relationships, social groups, churches, and religious organizations. I think this channel falls into a community group. I hope this helps all of us to not feel alone, to feel loved and accepted by others. And in turn, it could help our personal relationships and perhaps enable us to be involved in other groups, like maybe a book club that you've been wanting to join, or a church group. The next level is called self-esteem. All of us need to feel appreciated and respected. We need to feel like we can and do accomplish things. I know I do. When I paint a very small section of a wall, I feel accomplished. And sometimes I want other people to see that and notice that. And it makes me feel like I'm appreciated and that I'm capable. So we want others to recognize that in us. That's just human. We need a proper balance, though, of self-confidence, identity, and feelings of competence. Our self-worth, self-regard, and self-respect depend on it. So because we can't do the things we once did, does that make us less worthy of self-esteem? No. Understanding what our skill levels are right now, our ability to maintain a healthy relationship with others and ourselves, setting realistic personal expectations, and knowing what our needs are and how to express them are part of the equation. We all need to feel valued. Do you have hobbies that help you to feel valued? We all need to feel like we're making a contribution, and we can do that through the little things. And I'm just wondering, do you tell other people that you value them? We get something from that too. So, self-esteem and social needs make up psychological needs of the hierarchy. And then at the top is self-actualization. People who are self-actualizing are self-aware, concerned about personal growth, less concerned about what other people think, and interested in fulfilling their potential. Maslow explained it like this: what a man can be, he must be. Using our talents, capabilities, and potential allows us to meet our full potential. Think of autonomy, or that state of being independent, self-accepting, realistic, responsible, enjoying the journey, open and spontaneous, enjoying privacy and solitude. It's a balance, are all part of being self-actualized. It's not about perfection. It's about facing our needs with acceptance and understanding, and facing our problems and relationships the same way. It's not about achieving all of our life goals. It's about understanding life with wonder and joy, experiencing the feelings of being changed and transformed. But these happen at peak moments, not constantly. Every moment of our life isn't going to feel transformed, but those moments can help us have a fresh outlook on life. Most importantly, self-actualization is about acceptance. Can you enjoy your current life without feeling guilty that you have fibromyalgia? Can you accept yourself as you are? It doesn't mean you shouldn't search for answers. We do that all the time on this channel, but we can accept ourselves for where we are right now and embrace others for who they are. And this leads me to resilience, my next video. I'll break that all down and we'll get into the trenches on that topic. And I hope you'll join me. So have a blessed day. I send you gentle hugs and support. Love you. Or perhaps one of the hierarchy. It's supposed to be hierarchy, Pam. My goodness. I'll get it right eventually.